The first installment of YapSesh, and what YapSesh is pretty much just me coming on camera and just talking. That's pretty much it, because I just enjoy talking. I can't say it any simpler than that. But I actually want to go through today something that I struggled with when I first started my own AI agency, and it was coming up with the perfect offer, or just coming up with an offer in general. I was just struggling to sell my services to prospects because I didn't have a strong offer that resonated with them. It just didn't make any sense. And at the time I was selling chatbots. So this is Richard the chatbot. And it was very hard to sell Richard to my prospects because I was selling it at $1,000 per month. And they just came back to me. They're like, we can get a chatbot for $10 per month. But they didn't understand what Richard was able to do compared to, the generic chatbots that you generally pay $10 per month for, right? So this is where I actually started reading 100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi, right? And there was this simple equation that I saw, and it was the reason I was able to essentially start making better offers and being able to sell my services to my clients and being able to scale my agency. So this was the formula. So it was dream outcome, okay, and it was plus perceived likelihood of achievement, okay, over time delay plus effort. Okay, now I'm actually going to dissect each one of these 4 elements in this formula so that you'd be able to also create your own offer. Now in this instance, we have an AI agency, okay, and we will be selling Richard the chatbot to e-commerce businesses. Okay, now I wasn't selling it to e-commerce, but for this demo, I'm just gonna say e-commerce. All right. So first of all, you need to look at what e-commerce metrics are. What do e-commerce businesses focus on? So first thing is sales or conversions. Just excuse my handwriting. Second, increase in customer satisfaction. Okay. Third, decrease in refund rate, and probably like decrease in abandoned checkouts. I'm just coming up with different metrics, right? Simple enough, right? Probably 4 things that e-commerce businesses always focus on. Now, how is Richard going to solve these problems, right? And this is where you need to, Richard can either be a salesperson or a sales chatbot, or it can be a customer service chatbot. You have to pick, or you can even make it both, really. So Richard can start offering product descriptions, not product recommendations, sorry. Right? So product recommendations, or can answer FAQs, handle refunds, and so on, right? So how can these value props from Richard solve these problems right here? And this is how you're going to be relating back to this dream outcome right here, right? Let me just get rid of this. All right, let's just start a fresh new screen. Awesome. So we'll draw Richard the chatbot again, so it's all right. Okay, so Richard the chatbot again. Richard. Okay, now what we need to be able to do is we need to help them increase sales by 10%. 10 to 20%, let's say. Right? We need to increase satisfaction from 85% to 95%, let's say, for example. The satisfaction rate is currently at 85%, we'll increase it to 95%. Okay? We'll decrease refund rate by, let's say, 5%. Cool? Now, this is sort of the dream outcome that they want to achieve. This could help a lot of businesses go from, let's say, 50,000 to like 70,000 in revenue, right? And they're paying me only $1,000 per month to be able to maintain this chatbot, right? So, will you pay $1,000 per month to achieve 50K? To achieve 70K per month? A lot of businesses will probably do that, right? So this is how Rich is going to be able to help them achieve that 70K. All right. Now, let's go back to our formula, right? So we were able to formulate the dream outcome for them. So we dissected the metrics for the business, for e-commerce businesses, what they focus on. Then we dissected we dissected what the value proposition of Richard was. And we also dissected how the value props are going to be numerically increasing the metrics. It's very important that you add numbers to these metrics when you're proposing the chatbot, because it's going to be able to help them visualize how spending $1,000 is going to be able to help them increase their revenue. Now, the next aspect is the perceived likelihood of achievement, right? So how are we going to achieve this? Do you have any case studies? Have you had any clients achieve these numbers? Where are you getting these numbers from? When you're first starting out, you have no idea, right? This is where your research comes into play, right? So you can look at other case studies from other agencies or other businesses. Right now, I know OpenAI is coming up with a lot of different case studies. I know they did one with Klarna, for example. If you guys don't know what Klarna is, just Google it. It's pretty much just a buy now pay later firm. It's a fintech. Okay, and they were able to handle like 4 million different customer conversations, and they were able to save maybe a couple 100,000 hours in staff or human resources. That is a case study that you can push. Okay, so this is the likelihood of you achieving it. A company a massive company like Klarna was able to achieve these numbers. We can help you get those numbers too. 10 times less the cost as well. Okay? Because you don't know how much OpenAI is charging Klarna to be able to achieve these numbers. Okay? So we know that the likelihood of achieving these is possible. So we're not selling them, something that's unattainable. Okay? And obviously, once you start getting these clients on, and I recommend your first couple of clients, bring them on for free. Build that case study, build that reputation. Then you can use your own case studies. Sorry. All right. Spoke a lot. Then you can use these case studies to display the perceived likelihood of achievement. Okay? Cool. Now, we've explained the perceived likelihood of achievement. What's the time delay? How long is it going to take me to achieve these results? How long is it going to take me to achieve the 10 to 20% increase in sales and 10% increase in customer satisfaction and so on and so forth? How long is Richard going to take? Is it going to take 6 months? If it takes 6 months and I'm going to pay you $1,000 per month, look, I don't really need it. It's not for me right now. Okay? Now, what I've seen actually with my clients, they were able to achieve the dream outcome in 30 to 60 days. Again, you can get these numbers either from people like myself who have done this for clients. You can get this from case studies like OpenAI does for Klarna, or you can do it from when you offered these free chatbots to your first, 2 to 3 clients. And now you have an idea of how long it's going to take you to achieve these. And trust me, with these chatbots, it's not going to take longer than 30 to 60 days. It's impossible. I know how well these work, and it's very attainable, especially for e-commerce businesses. Okay, cool. Now the last aspect is effort. What is required for me to be able to achieve these results? And frankly, zero effort from the client side. You do all the work. Obviously, it's 100% effort to you, zero effort to the client. Client may maybe offer you login details to Shopify, or they add you as a staff account. You may sometimes train their customer service reps on the chatbot in terms of how it works. You may collect some documents and FAQs and different data for different products. That is the effort that is going to take these clients, and frankly, it's nothing, right? So let's say you're a personal trainer, you were selling your program. Time delay, probably 6 months. 6 months to achieve your dream body, to a year, even more for some people. Their goals may be very hard to achieve, and their effort is going to be astronomical because I can't do it for you. So you need to work out yourself to be able to achieve the dream outcome. In this case, the dream outcome is achieved with zero effort from the client. So you put this whole formula, and let's just get rid of all of this, right? So now what we've got is we can help you increase sales by 20%, just like our ex-client did in 30 days without you having to do anything. Now, how does this offer sound like to you? You got the dream outcome, got the likelihood of achieving this dream outcome, we got the time delay, and we've got the effort. Simple as that. So, if you guys have any questions, as usual, just drop them down in the comments. Otherwise, see you guys next time.